Let's just see if anybody notices.
Yeah.
You know, we'll be talking, and then all of a sudden you'll pop in, and won't say anything about it.
Yeah.
We'll just like carry on the conversation right where we were.
Watch for a surprise. That can be the title.
Dude, it's the clickbait, right?
Yeah.
Keep watching till the end, you know, to see
Watch for a surprise.
Boop, the magic
Our
Theo.
ghost drummer.
The Ghost Drummer. Hey, that's actually a cool name.
Yeah.
Ghost Drummer Theo.
Ghost drummer Theo.
But remind me, so the drummer's Theo, who's not here. Who else do we got? Remind me everybody's names.
McKinnon.
McKinnon?
I'm Noah.
And I'm Arlen.
Arlen, cool.
Yeah.
You definitely had the deepest voice, so I think you win.
Okay.
I was like, I'm Noah. It was like, and with the shades and like.
You can't say McKinnon low. It's,
McKinnon.
yeah.
I just did it, see?
It's not so natural though.
Yeah, that's alright. But yeah, tell me about Ark Animalz. Like, when did you guys start out, and what's your backstory behind you guys?
Honestly, kind of started with me and McKinnon. We actually met at Oktoberfest like a year ago, and then we just kind of started jamming together. And then I met Arlen at work, and he played bass, and he knew a guy that played drums that was badass, and just made it happen. And now we're here.
Connections, huh?
Yeah, man.
Was it Oktoberfest at Snowbird?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. That's pretty fun. I've been up there.
Yeah, it's
couple
awesome.
times. Cool. So you guys have known each other for like a long time?
No, we met at that Oktoberfest.
Like how long
We
ago?
met there.
Like a year.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
It's not long at all.
Yeah, not
So you
very
guys
long.
you're sort of a newish band, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. And like, what have you done so far since this year has started?
We've actually had a lot of surprises, honestly. I mean, we were featured in Slug at the very beginning of the year for our song "King Is Dead." We've been able to sell out Urban Lounge, Kilby Court. We weren't able to sell out Boardwalk, but that's okay. It was an awesome show.
It was fun.
And we've actually just we had a show in Idaho at a place called Whiskey Jack's, a little bar in Ketchum, Idaho. And that was a really, really awesome turnout. Yeah, we had a great time. It was a great party.
I've never heard of that place.
It's
small.
How many can it
fun.
fit?
I don't know.
There were probably, I'd say there was like at least 100 people there or more.
It was decent.
Yeah.
In a little bar?
It was packed, man.
That's dope.
Yeah, everybody was dancing. It was awesome.
Makes me think I can
It was
fit a
like
lot more
it was
people
like
here.
A live show. It was interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone's drunk too, right? Like,
Yeah.
that helps.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to dance if they're drunk.
Exactly. Exactly. We had a great time with everybody there.
It's one of the things we can't do here.
Yeah.
I can't get everybody drunk.
That's okay. That's okay. All ages.
But
that
no.
comes few
Yeah.
and far between, I
We
feel
need
like.
some. We need some all age shows.
Yeah, I guess that's true. And that's what happened at that show the other night that went downhill.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Boozers?
There's a lot of boozers.
Yeah. Man, I'm sorry
I
to
like
hear
that word, boozers. Boozers, losers, but cool. You guys said you put out a single at the start of the year, right? Was that last year you started? That single?
We put out the single, I think it was in November.
Yeah, around then.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
got
the last year.
got a little bit of traction, and then we put out, and then we got the review and Slug for that, and then we put out All I Need this year in February, and that was actually played on Aggie Radio, so that was pretty cool. We're trying to get a lot more radio plays. That's really kind of where I'm trying to go, is kind of more out of the state. Like, I want to be a local band, but I don't necessarily want to be local. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
I want to have like a following kind of everywhere in all the small little towns, you know.
Well, I'm just curious how you go about getting on, or what's your strategy for getting on the radio, and how you're trying to pull that off.
Honestly,
because I don't know how.
we're just reaching out to people.
Emails.
Yeah, emails. What's up, Theo?
You started.
We
Little
have.
bit.
Come on in.
We started like 2
Join
minutes
us.
ago. We're gonna cut you in.
Yeah, we might
You,
just like.
you're
make
just
you
feeding.
appear. Yeah.
Yeah, you're
Randomly.
feeding to the stereotype though. The drummers are always late.
Yeah, dude, I know. I was at work, and then there was traffic, and then I drove
There
to
was
the wrong
bad
place.
traffic though.
Thank you for being here, man. We're happy.
Yeah,
to,
thanks for coming. We're just
just-
Sorry I
chatting.
was so late.
It's all right, dude. What were we just talking about? Your singles.
Oh
right?
yeah, the radio plays. They really, it's just emailing people. It's just emails, and it's just being consistent, really. and then just
Annoying me,
crossing your fingers and hoping that they like it.
And you're just emailing the radio stations themselves, or a
Emailing the
specific
radio
person?
stations, you can get online and you can search for different things that, like different people, like kind of like a hierarchy, I guess, you know,
Whoa.
in a way, not as like crazy
Okay.
as that sounded, but like you can see like who's in charge of what episode on
Gotcha.
that radio station. You know what I mean? Then you can reach out to them personally.
That's dope. Yeah, my band has been played on Australian radio, and that's it.
Oh wow!
I don't remember
That's
how
cool,
that
though.
happened though.
Nice.
I would love to be played on Australian radio.
Anywhere out of the country would be really cool.
Yeah.
For some reason, they love like pop punk in Australia.
Really?
It's huge on the east side where all the main cities are.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's super weird.
that's cool.
And like we're talking to some guys down there that were like, yeah, if you came down here, you guys' music would be huge, you know?
Yeah.
But I'm like, in Utah, nobody listens
You gotta
to
go
that
bunk
anymore.
up, man. You gotta
Huh?
go get some bunks down there,
Dude.
and just hang out down there and play some shows.
But also, Australia is like super expensive.
Mm.
It's
Yeah.
like one of the most expensive countries to live in.
Oh dang,
So,
I didn't know that.
yeah. It would be cool though, huh? Just do like a tour down there.
Let's do a show out in the outback or something.
Yeah.
man.
Do you guys have any tours or anything lined up?
Not yet.
Not tour wise. A couple more shows though. In the near future.
Plug it.
Yeah, we got a show coming up in April
The end of this
Okay.
month. 29th.
with Painted Roses and
It's
Scum
even-
Buds.
it's even April
Nice.
yet. It's not cool.
We're gonna be playing with them, and then we got a show. We got a show at a few more places. I can't quite remember exactly where they're at.
There's one. So we got one in Spanish Fork in August, I think.
Yeah, we got one in
At a
August at
theater.
Spanish Fork.
That's quite a ways away. But
yeah.
I think that they're gonna sell 100 tickets or something. So we need to tell about it now.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Any other summer shows that you're planning on?
We've got a show at Ice House in. We're not doing the June one.
Nice.
In May, we got a show at Ice House in May,
Mm-hmm.
and that's in Murray.
Mm.
And then we've
Right.
got a show in Funk and Dive, or not Funk and Dive, Piper Down in Salt
Okay.
Lake City.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, Funk or Dive. I haven't
Yeah.
heard of that
Well,
one
Funk and
before.
Dive is actually an awesome bar
Okay.
up in Ogden.
Right.
So we're going to hopefully be doing a show there as well.
Dang. Y'all are busy. You must be pushing hard.
We're really
with the
trying, man.
emailing.
Yeah, we're not.
You guys need to take some lessons from these guys. Like, you got to be aggressive. You got to push for it. You got to go out there if you want shows.
You gotta
right?
hustle, man.
I love that.
And always be like, I think like the biggest thing is just be thankful for like who you're playing with too. Like there's a lot of talent in Utah.
Yeah. It's amazing, actually.
There's a lot.
Yeah. Give it like 1 or 2 more years. We're going to see somebody go boo out of here.
Yeah.
And just get big.
Ark Animalz is gonna do it, baby.
These guys right here. How often do you guys practice?
At least like we try to do like 3 times a week,
Yeah.
2-3 times a week.
Man, you're in 2 bands. How do you keep up with
Dude,
that?
Theo's the man. I'm telling you.
Freaking
He's
Theo.
an animal.
Crazy.
I am a working man.
Yeah, Theo's the man.
How do you have time to like perform or play like 5 times a week, dude? That's awesome.
I don't have time for anything else.
Yeah,
I work and I play music.
that's pretty sweet though.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fun.
That's
I try
rock
to
and
go-
roll.
I try to eat sometimes too.
Get that 5 hours in
It's
the
worth
bed.
it though. Both bands are super cool.
Yeah,
I love all their stuff. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's worth it.
dude,
It's fun.
that's awesome. That's the dedication you need right
Absolutely.
there. You got a good drummer over here.
We're blessed.
Cool. How did you find him again? It was your friend.
So
or
we
something.
we were in a band together
Long
a
time
couple of
ago.
years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, New Limbo.
Oh
We used to
yeah,
play around
dude, I
here.
remember them.
Yeah, so
I feel
that,
like
that was
I've-
us
Okay.
and
Cool.
and Zach from Downriver as well.
We played with
Yeah. Okay. That's
Yeah.
what I totally remember you guys.
Yeah.
New Limbo. Yeah.
So yeah,
Back
that's how
in
I
the
knew
day.
him.
Back at the Rad Shack, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Is
we
that where you
played there a
played?
lot.
Dude, the Rad Shack was like the motivation for this place. Just saying.
Nice.
Really?
Yeah, because I loved what Dallin was doing, and I used to come do like the live sound sometimes for him, and I was like, this is awesome, and it doesn't take that much, to do it. So I was like, I'm just gonna do it myself. And the Rad Shack closed, so it was like good
Perfect.
timing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I miss that place though.
Yeah.
It had a vibe,
Oh yeah.
had a good vibe.
It's
But
a really good time.
Yeah. What are your guys' plans for the future?
I think next is our EP.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, with these live shows, those are fun to kind of just keep it going.
Helps
And then
with
once-
songwriting a lot too.
Exactly.
Playing a song in front of a crowd really develops it.
That's huge. Yeah.
Tell me about the process of how you guys are approaching the EP.
Well,
We've been recording it in chunks and
yeah.
having, you know,
We have
when we have
Yeah.
time, it's hard to get up there and stuff, up in Salt Lake.
we have a producer. His name's Randy Slaw,
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah.
and he's got like
He's
some
super
Billboard
good.
#1s and some awards overseas in the UK. And then
I think he's got one in the U.S. too,
yeah,
with Periphery.
Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't he with Periphery? Does
Yeah.
like compositional stuff?
Yeah.
with
Yeah,
them?
he does.
That's
He's
so
really
cool.
yeah. So we do all of the guitars and stuff and the vocals with him. And then we get it sent off somewhere else for mixing, and then Theo actually does all of the drums in the
He
basement.
tracked that in his basement.
Heck yeah.
Like all I need that's out right now, I recorded the whole thing.
Yeah.
Nice. You got all the mics too?
Yeah, I got the mics, the interface, the DAW, and
That's sick.
everything.
Your dad's a drummer too, right?
Yeah.
So did he have some of that stuff already?
He has
If
some
you-
of the simple stands. The rest of it's fine.
I remember like lusting over your kit last time you were here.
Yeah, we were talking about it. 'Cause you're thinking about getting
Yeah,
it too.
yeah, probably after the summer.
I'd say pull the trigger. I love it. So.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for it.
Yeah.
But I won't let everybody play on it like I have that kit downstairs.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Just like elevates
for me.
everything, like the whole
Yeah.
sound.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, when a band comes through here and their drum set sounds really nice, like their kick drum is punchy and their cymbals are good, it makes such a difference for the whole sound.
Yeah.
You know, like, it just sounds so much more professional. So I always love it when a band pulls up and they got like nice stuff.
Yeah.
It's gonna be easier for the mixing tonight, you know.
Yeah, right.
You start at the root instead of trying to fix everything on the board.
Exactly.
Who is it that does most of like the songwriting for you guys' new music? Is it pretty collaborative or is it kind of one
A lot of it's
person?
been these two.
Yeah.
I mean, I try to help as much
Lyric-wise,
as possible.
Yeah, we kind of just bounce off each other's ideas.
We do collaborate a lot and just hang out and work on it.
Bounce words back and forth, you know. Like,
Exhaust
what do you think of
ourselves
this
on it
one?
sometimes.
And play the same shit over and over
Yeah.
again,
That's perfect.
you know?
Yeah.
But that's the best way for us to stay focused, I think. We found a pretty good way of doing it. We're popping off 2 more songs. I think we've already got like, I think 5 or 6 for our new album after our EP. So we're
Dang,
trying
There's
to
a lot
really,
in the works.
yeah,
Yeah.
there is. There's a lot of good stuff coming.
How many is the
One of-
EP?
7
Okay. Nice.
or 6.
Yeah.
6.
so
yeah,
you like
sorry.
have enough for an album if you wanted to.
Yeah, we could probably
Practically,
pump
yeah.
out an
They,
album.
they might have a little bit different vibes, though, so that's why.
Yeah, that makes sense. You want to capture like this decade of you guys, this
the
era.
EP is pretty broad. We we're all over the place.
I just
kinda.
really wanted to show like how
is
diverse we
good, I
can be.
Gotcha.
You know, it's pretty diverse. There's a lot of different shit on there.
But your long term would be put out this EP and then go for an album after that. Or-
Yeah, I think I want to
Pretty soon
release.
after.
Yeah.
I think I want to release the EP this like early in the year, and then the album probably towards the end or maybe the beginning of next year. It's kind of where I'm thinking, or maybe a little earlier. We'll kind of just see. We're kind of just riding the wave right now, seeing where it takes us.
In my experience, always takes longer than you think too. So
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
just the earlier you start, the better.
Yeah.
I remember it took us like a year and a half to do our 10-song album.
it's crazy how little you can
Stupid.
get done in like 5 hours.
Yeah.
You know.
You can be like tweaking a guitar amp for like an hour straight, you know?
Honestly.
And then you're another hour like adjusting the EQ on it, on the DAW. Like,
Yeah.
Jeez. It's rough. Yeah, I think engineers need to get paid more. Most of them. Except for the dudes who are like charging $120 an hour.
Hey,
They're probably
Yeah.
getting enough.
Probably doing pretty good.
yeah.
But there's some good.
I do believe in that concept, like get you what you pay for. You know.
Yeah.
I mean,
I also believe, though, you don't want to hire the most expensive person.
Oh, yeah.
You don't want to hire the cheapest person.
Yeah.
You got to be somewhere in the middle.
If
You
only
do
they,
get
if
what you
only
pay
they
for.
pitch you some bids, huh?
Yeah.
All of them just get together and pitch bands bids. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
What do you get? Like, what's your guys' thoughts on the Utah music scene in general? Because you said like you didn't really want to be like a Utah band necessarily.
Yeah.
So like, what's your thoughts on that? Like, why are you going for
I
that
like
approach?
the bands here.
Oh, I
Yeah,
love
oh,
the
yeah.
scene. Yeah.
You do, okay.
I do. Yeah. The scene's good.
We want to get out of Utah.
I just
someday,
wish
though.
there was. I just wish there was more.
Hmm.
You know, I really
can-
enjoy the
yeah.
bands that we play with, and they've been amazing.
Oh yeah.
I just wish there was more of a variety that we could all choose from.
Some
No.
more variety.
Exactly. Maybe not more variety, just more music.
Yeah.
In general, you know.
A lot of people have, I think, stopped playing since COVID, you know. I think it's been a good time to really hunker down on songwriting. It's what we've
Yeah.
tried to do and
Yeah.
Songwriting,
build yourselves up. Yeah.
And practice.
Oh yeah. A lot of
It's
practice.
a good practice time.
I mean, all the musicians who were stuck inside were all like, "Oh, good, now we have more time to freaking practice."
Yeah.
You know, at least
Oh, yeah.
I was thinking that.
Honestly.
Yeah.
People like don't have indoor hobbies though. I'm like, you're screwed. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
But all of us were like, okay, well,
They got good at
we
video
got our
games.
instruments. We can do stuff.
I love the music scene in Utah though. It's been really fun. It's fun so far. I just can't wait to see like what's gonna happen to it now that we're coming out of the pandemic a little bit. You know, like we're all kind of in like the few of us that have been kind of playing like really consistent, like Painted Roses, like us, Downriver, you know, Fired Pilots,
Yeah.
all those guys. You know, we've all been playing pretty consistent. I just hope that we can continue to do that and maybe help some of the other bands come up with us. You know.
That's awesome. That's a great mentality
Yeah.
to have. What other thoughts do you guys have? Just like opening it up to you guys, like. I just want to like talk about how we can like improve the music scene. Like, what are some things that we can do that like they can do that bands can do to just kind of like take our scene back to the way it was 5 years ago? Because if you guys were here like 5 years ago, it was I thought it was way better. At
I
least
was not here.
You weren't.
I
fortunate.
wasn't either, yeah.
Seen
We
you
were
guys here.
probably coming.
We
into
ruined
that.
You guys were kind of.
They were in it.
Yeah.
We were in at the end of that.
Do you know what I mean though? Like
Oh, yeah,
I
it
felt like
was
it was
really great.
tons of people were going out to consistent shows
Yeah.
all the time, and it's just kind of not like happening. And obviously it's COVID. I get it, you know.
Yeah.
But I feel like it was kind of even before COVID hit.
Yeah,
It was happening.
Oh yeah.
I really think people need to like help support bands not only by coming to their shows but also sharing their music. Because that's really is what's going to help us during this time that we're in right now is going to be getting it to people that we don't know. And without people sharing our music, I can't share it to your friends because I don't know your friends. You know what I mean?
Right.
So just with you sharing it, that expands the whole network of people that I can get in front of.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's all about like the funnel, and you need like true fans in that funnel to like advocate for you to get more fans, right? So like to be a true fan, it's not just like, oh, I know that band and I'm friends with the friend of the guitarist, you know, and I've listened to their song one time on one of my playlists, you know.
Yeah.
It's like you're actually willing to go to their shows, share their music, and
Yeah.
like talk about them with your friends.
And we've had
Yeah.
some super supportive people that have been
yeah.
awesome in like playing our music and like making sure that the plays are super genuine and all that stuff and making sure that we're as real as it gets, you know what I mean? So we're trying to grow that bigger, but
Do you guys have any tips for bands to get more fans like that?
I'll be nice to everybody.
Yeah.
You gotta connect. You can't expect the music to do it. You know. You
Yeah,
gotta,
it doesn't.
You gotta
Yeah.
connect with
There's
it.
a
That's
whole
a good
community
thought.
here, and we gotta lift each other, not destroy each other's shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta
Yeah.
connect with them at shows over social media. You gotta make the connections more past the music.
I love that. What is it in Wayne's World that he says? Like, be excellent to each other. Just be excellent to each
Yeah.
other. You know,
Right on.
Exactly.
that sums it up. And then be hardworking like you guys are when you're reaching out to people, reaching out to by email, by whatever social media, to get more followers and plays and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
yeah, so that's really cool. You guys are doing that. So thank you for being a part of the scene and helping it grow and like keeping this community alive, because that's like, I think that's all of our collective goal here is to see that happen. You know?
Of course.
Because if one band grows really big, the whole like community grows with it, you know?
Yeah.
Like we all are gonna just get big together if that
Absolutely.
were to happen. So
Well, and I don't think one band would get big without the support of the community.
that's
Absolutely.
true. It wouldn't even happen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
I just hope some fairs come back up, you know, like some county fairs and stuff, like city fairs. Play those shows; those would be fun.
Fork Fest is happening, right?
Is it happening?
I'm pretty
Is it?
sure.
That'd be cool.
That's from what I've been hearing. Yeah, rooftop concert. I don't think so. Have you guys heard anything
I
about
haven't
that?
heard anything about Rooftop, no.
It'd be cool though.
Yeah.
You guys can make it.
That'd be cool. Play Rooftop.
I've always wanted to
Be
do that. Yeah,
That'd be really fun.
it'd be
Oh, yeah.
fun. But I feel like they do expect you to be kind of the Provo
Yeah.
meme.
And I've,
You know,
I've
indie
heard
folk.
from people that have played it that you kind of need to in too.
Hmm.
That it's hard to just hit them up and get in. I don't know if
Yeah.
that's true. It's just what I've heard.
We're trying
I
to
just hear they definitely like a specific type of music.
Yeah.
So
man, fuck the Provo scene.
let's do
Not
our
the
own
scene, not the
festival.
scene, but the meme.
The
is what you
meme.
said.
There you go. Yeah, people know what I mean when I say that.
Yeah.
They know what I mean. Get it? Okay. Cool. You guys have any other things you want to talk about before we finish up?
Not me.
I mean, I'm all about just getting real with you guys and just finding out about like what makes you do what you do and just talk about the scene as a whole. So, is there anything you guys want to say that's true to you guys that would help people understand you a little more, become your fans, anything like that? If not, that's all right.
We're not trying to be. Let me know if you guys agree, but we're not trying to be the like local band. Like I said, like we're trying to be as big as possible, and the only way that we can do that is with the help of these people all over Utah. You know, share our music, come to our shows, have a good time, party with us. You know,
Yeah.
enjoy it all.
See the other local bands. Come
See the other local bands.
reach out
come.
if you're a local band.
Please.
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
I want to play as many shows as possible. So if you're a local band, hit us up. Let's go. Let's do it.
I love it. What's your guys' social medias that they can look for?
It's just Ark Animalz. It's on all. We're on all platforms.
It's
Our
with
music
a Z.
with a Z. Yeah, with a Z. That's
I
important.
feel like 50% of the people that hear it like try with an S are like they're not real.
This is bull crap. And on Spotify, same thing, right?
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
that.
all the way
Spotify.
around.
You can Google us. We'll come up. Anything. We'll be there.
Sweet. Well, go ahead and do that. And yeah, with that, I think we'll finish it up. Thanks for coming, guys.
Thank
Awesome.
you.
Thank you.